go out, pack Purcell.
Yeah.
These women deserve it.
It should be a lot of fun. In fact, you know, it's just pure coincidence that you did that story before, because I have a poem about exactly what you were talking about.
That's
I'm wearing
perfect.
my Notre Dame
I was about
tie
to
today,
say, your
by the way.
bow
Yeah.
tie is perfectly Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's got my my Notre Dame logo and Irish on it. So here we go. The weather could be verse. 2-pointers, 3-pointers, or free throws, a hook shot or off the glass kiss. Let's hope Notre Dame's opponent tomorrow lives up to its nickname, Ole Miss. Yeah. You wouldn't want them to be named Old Make, right? You know, but yeah, so they play tomorrow, as you mentioned. It should be really exciting. Both teams are great, and of course Notre Dame having a wonderful run here toward the end of the season, ACC tournament champ and all that, and a #2 seed. But never count out Ole Miss, because they're a tough team too. And these two teams have met before in NCAA tournament play a few years ago, so should be an interesting one. Take a look at live radar right now, and there's nothing on the radar currently, and so nothing to first alert you about today. However, that will change as you take a wider view here. You can see some snow out to the west because these are colder temperatures, but look even further out to the west and you can see out around Omaha, very strong rain coming down, thunder showers, things like that. Just a little to the north of that, that's where the cold air starts to mix in. They've got sleet and a little bit of freezing rain there, and then some snow up to the north. But all of this rain will be coming in, and we will actually be on the warm side of this. So while the snow really pesters the northern plains, we will be getting into the rain and thunder showers that come through here. Temperature trend over the next 12 hours or so, looking pretty nice actually compared to yesterday. We got up to a high of only about 38, 40 degrees yesterday. Today we should top out somewhere around 47, 48 degrees as we get into the afternoon hours. However, it will start to get a little windy. Not so much in the morning. You can see our wind gusts right now, not bad at all, less than 10 miles an hour. But as we go into the afternoon, and by 7 o'clock tonight, we'll start to see 20, 25 mile an hour wind gusts as that storm gets a little bit closer. And then they increase. You can see some 30 mile an hour gusts in there, 32, 35. So this is by 4 o'clock in the evening tomorrow night, Monday evening. And so there's where that front is. You can really see it very clearly here with these huge wind gusts coming up out of the southwest at 35, maybe even 40 miles an hour in places. This is the dry slot here. And then watch as a secondary front moves through here and we get some 40 mile an hour wind gusts by early Tuesday morning. And this is when the bulk of the rain will be coming down that we want to first alert you to. So as we take a look at precipitation chances over the next several days, 80% chance for Tuesday, 40% chance for Monday, but then we have things kind of dry out after that, and as we approach Easter weekend, we should be in pretty good shape. But the March roller coaster continues as we start out at about 27 degrees this morning, and by tomorrow afternoon, we'll be up to 62. So as we like to sing the song, roller coaster, right? Yeah, here we go. It's just continuing, and you can see it on the jet stream energy here because we've got the warm air that wants to kind of come in our direction today and tomorrow. Look at this. Temperatures up around 62, as I mentioned, for tomorrow into Monday, or into Tuesday, rather. You can still see that front. This is a fairly slow-moving storm, so there's that frontal boundary on Tuesday, and that's where the big difference will be, producing all of that rain, some thunder showers, and then cooler air on the backside of it. This is not Arctic air. That's really up here in Canada and parts of the northern plains. We will definitely be in the cooler air, though, as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. But then look at the nice warm-up as we approach Easter Sunday next weekend. The warmer temperatures start to get up in here, so we'll probably be in the mid-50s, maybe up to 60 degrees, but I'm thinking probably about 55, 56 degrees for Easter Sunday. That's the early prognosis. Take a look at Future Track, and you can see just kind of a mix of sun and clouds as we head through the daytime hours today. Clouds thicken for a while as we get into the evening, and then a break in those clouds overnight, but definitely increasing tomorrow. And as we get toward tomorrow night, you can tell how slow-moving this storm system is. But one of the reasons that we'll likely see a lot of rain is you just notice that all those showers keep moving right along that front, while the front itself is making very slow progress off to the east. And so as we go into Tuesday, you'll definitely see all of that rains piling through here as we head through the morning hours into the afternoon. And then a secondary front comes through here as we get to about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday, with another chance of showers and maybe a few thunderstorms before we get into the cooler air back behind it. So as we take a look at our 10-day forecast here, today not as bad. You know, it's really a little bit warmer than yesterday, but still a little bit cool. We're obviously starting in the 20s this morning, so that's kind of cold. But 47 for a high today. And then for tomorrow, that warm air really surges in from the south. And that's one of the reasons those winds will pick up as that warmer air comes in. For Tuesday, then, that's the day we want to first alert you about, because we're likely to see some pretty heavy rain starting very early in the morning and then kind of on and off through the afternoon. Cooler temperatures in behind it on Wednesday, but then a nice little warm up